flattening the curve. In times like these, you know, everyone has to do their best to ensure that, you know, they're safe, they're washing their hands properly, the communities are safe, and we can continue to create impact. So that's why we came about with this, you know, Win Academy. It's creating impact from wherever you are. We are connecting teachers to students. We're connecting mentors to mentees. We're connecting business owners to people who are just starting out. So the whole essence is we have to continue to create impact wherever we are and however we can. So I'm really happy to see that we have so many people here today, and I'm so happy that you guys are able to, you know, teach us, you know, your entrepreneurial journey, give us some tips and tricks, and, you know, thank you so much for being a part of this. And I'm going to, you know, hand over to you now so we can start. Yeah?
Well, thank you, everyone. My name is Gabriela. I'm 22 years old, and I just graduated from university. I studied marketing and business communications. And we started this project 3 years ago, and she's Samantha. Samantha, introduce yourself.
Hi. Hello, my name is Samantha Navarrete. I'm talking to you from Caracas, Venezuela. My English is not fluid, okay, it's very bad, but I will try my best. I'm studying social communication and the co-founder of the brand Ikai Clothing alongside with
Yay!
I'm trying speaking with you.
Yeah, so we started this brand. It's a clothing brand for independent, kind, authentic, inspiring women, just like many of you, I'm sure you are. And we, like, our belief is that you need to be good on the inside to project that on the outside. And that's why we built this brand for women to feel good with the clothing, because clothing is like your first impression to people. It's like it transmits the way you feel, the way you are, your personality. So these are our belief and our main thing that we build this brand for. So are we good to go? Is everyone ready?
Yes, let's start.
Because I want to ask you, what do you think is a rhetorical question? What do you feel? Yeah, is everyone watching the screen, the presentation?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I want to ask you, or make you think about a moment that you felt fear, that you felt paralyzed, or how this war is you believe in. So I want you to make the exercise to think about a moment that you felt fear and what this war means to you. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to think about it. Well, I assure you that you probably think a moment that you felt really vulnerable. But for us, fear was the drive to build this company, because we live in Venezuela, and many of you don't know, Venezuela is a really interesting place to live, because it's full of uncertainty. And we've been living like 20 years of uncertainty, and we learned that it's never the good time to do things. Now is a good time. I mean, if you have a project, or if you have something and you overthink about it, it's never going to be, or you're never gonna materialize this project. So this is why fear drove us to build this brand and to create this brand. And the main thing, it was because in Venezuela we live in hyperinflation, and it's really hard, like, to have a stability economic. and we said like, you know what, we are gonna do this, and we see how it goes. And this was 3 years ago, and here we are talking to you today. So I encourage you to feel fear as a drive to start new things. The truth is that we feel fear in life because we don't understand the situation we are going through. And when we understand the situation, we may fear less about things. So this is a really good quote because it's like a mantra of our lives to understand the situation. If you are, I'm gonna give you our example that we live in Venezuela. We have a political situation that is really bad, economic situation that's unstable, and we are creative. And this is what we got in our plate. So how can we build something that is cool, that is innovating, that inspire other people, and that we feel great for it? So this is why I encourage you to, when you feel fear, you sit down and think about like, what is going on? You know, what is my context? Hey, how I'm gonna like get through this. So you came up with some tools and some things that you can apply to build something great. So everything started in November 2016. This is the launch of our first campaign, and we had no idea what we were doing. So we just gathered all of our friends. We have skilled friends. One did the makeup, the other one did the modeling, and we also model. You can see Samantha. Here's Samantha, and here is me. This is the two of us when we were little. Now I'm blonde. And have short hair.
Gabriela has the white teacher, and I'm the brown teacher.
Oh yeah, exactly. So this is how everyone started. And the thing about bodies was, okay, what's missing in the market in Venezuela? Because we had a party and we were looking for a bodysuit because we had a skirt that we want to match with a bodysuit because we wanted to be elegant. And we went to all the places, all the stores in Venezuela, and nobody had even one single bodysuit that will fit properly. So this is why we said, okay, this is a hit. This is where the thing is. And we started with bodysuits, and it was amazing. We just did the our first collection. This was our first collection, and I'm telling you, we didn't have any idea about brand image, about how the photo shoot was gonna be. We just had like this group of friends, and we gathered and we did it. So with the time, it was like we launched the bodysuits, and after that, we realized that people were getting less interested about us. Because, you know, when you first launch something, it's really amazing. Everyone's watching you, everyone is seeing you, everyone is talking about you. But after that, you need to maintain like this purple cow in the market. Purple cow is an analogy that a marketeer talks about, and it's about finding that statement piece that makes you different from others. So this is why we said, okay, we need pants because we need to have the whole outfit guy. This is our other hit. This is our purple cow. And this thing was because everyone was asking. We posted a photo on Instagram about the bodysuit, and everyone was asking, oh, and is that short on sale? Is that pant on sale? And we're selling the bodies. So this is why we came up with the idea of half the whole outfit, the entire outfit, or outfit ikai, and the pants were a hit. And also because we designed these pants and these pieces to make you comfortable, to make you who you are, to use the pant, ikai pant. I'm wearing one right now. I'm not sure if you can look at it. Well, And the thing was that we hated jeans. We said like, we don't need more jeans. Jeans are tight, are uncomfortable. We need something that you can use all day and you feel in your pajamas, but you are rocking your outfit. So this is how we find our purple cow, and we always try to find our purple cow. And this was the launching of the campaign for the pants collection. We see that the production is a bit more high, like the models are still our friends, and the makeup artist was Samantha's sister-in-law, but she is amazing. You can follow her on Instagram. It's Paulina, but I'll let you the name on the comments. Because she does tutorials and things like that. So this is the first time that we had like a campaign with something that we had in mind, that we want to do, that we want to communicate to people. The other campaign was really nice, but it was no concept. It was just girls photographing, looking good with the outfits. This, you see, we start using like more implements and things like that. And then opportunities just show up and you decide to take it or not. And this is something that really encourages, because we say always, yes, sir. When we have something, when people come to us and say to have, I don't know, to collaborate with something, to join to events or things like that, we always say yes. Because when you are starting your business, you need to, everything is like, trial and mistakes, trial and mistakes, trial and mistakes. And that's how you get to learn, and you get to understand how the things flow and how the things work for you. After the 3-4 years, I think it was last year this year that we started to decide strategically what are we going to be into and what not. But before that, we had 3 years trying everything. I mean, saying yes, we went to all of the sailing fairs, because here in Venezuela it's really common to have like a place where all of the local brands expose their product, it might be clothing brand, it might be something for housing, things like that. And at first we did everything. We went to every single one of these events, and it costs you money. So this is why the first years of when you are an entrepreneur is really hard, because you don't get profit. Everything you have and everything that goes into your savings account, you spend it, but you spend it really smart, because you are reinvesting your money to get like things in the future. So this is one of these opportunities was we were on a class. It was managing an events programming class at university, and we at first we wanted to do something. It was to get off the work. We wanted to do something that was really easy, and one of our colleagues said like, oh, I'm organizing a festival, but it's from my work. We can do this, and we can apply this as our signature assignment, sorry. And then everything fall apart, and the teacher said, you know what, you have an amazing brand. You have an amazing thing that's yours, that you build it, that is yours, that is yours. And she said like, do it. Do events for your brand. And this is how we launch our first hello. And this is when we launch our first dress. So this is when we realized like, this is a really cool project, and we should do everything about it. We should like our 100% effort on it, because at first we thought it was like a hobby or something like that, and it was. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, yes.
I think we need to mute our microphones if we're not speaking. Just put the microphone on mute, please.
So on 2019, it was last year, we started to receive fruits of our effort. It was the first time in the 3 years that in 3 months, we sell 3 times the things that we sell before the past 2 years. So we began to say like, okay, let's take this seriously because this is a great project and this is a big thing. And we started 2020 with an event where we gather everyone at Urigi. Urigi is a social media platform that everyone, where you can connect, you can monetize your content. And we partnered up with Urigi, and we launched this event here at the campus. And it was amazing. It was like a dynamic like this that we weren't familiarized, and it was like super nice because we got to tell our stories, to motivate other people, and to say like, if you want it, go and grab it, because nobody is gonna give it to you. Nobody is gonna build the opportunities for you, and nobody's gonna work for you. So if you want something, if you believe in something, if you have a project, if you have been thinking like 10 years about doing something, just go and do it and follow your dreams and achieve it, because working hard is the only way to get through this. So this is our story. If you have any questions, we can, or if you want to add something.
Hello.
You can ask questions if you want, something you want to know on the chat box.
Hello. Hello. Speak. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, I just joined the class, and then I would want to ask for a recap of what you've been talking about so far.
Okay, we are Ikai. My name is Samantha, and Samantha in the brown t-shirt. She is the co-founder of Ikai. Ikai is a clothing brand for independent, kind, authentic, and inspiring girls just like you. And we started this 3 years ago, and we encourage you to follow your dreams. And if you see, was our first campaign where we didn't know anything about branding, marketing, designing, nothing. It was just like trial and mistake. It was like the concept of how we wanted to project and how we want to communicate our brand. And what else can I tell you? Well, that we believe that if you understand the situation you're in, you can fear less and create more.
Okay. Hi, Gabby. We seem to have a few people who are having trouble with like the sound. I don't know. Jean, can you help out? We have a few people who can't hear.
They hear my voice.
You can hear?
Yeah, I think we have a few people who can't really hear anything. I think maybe it's a connection issue.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
If you speak alone, I hear you good, but if another person speak, the audio have problems or something like this.
Okay.
When another person, if another person have the microphone on, the audio turns bad.
Well, we also want to encourage you, if you have a project or if you have something in mind to start, we're going to give like a more personal consultancy if you donate $2 in Origi to the WIN Foundation cause, because we want to educate people online. They got this back to school project program for this month, but of course girls are not going back to school because of this coronavirus situation. So we times are changing, and so are they, and so are we. So we want to we together like redesign this back to school thing, and we want to give people online lessons and online courses through Origi. And if you want to have a more personal consultancy where you can show us like your project and what you think, and we can give you like some orientation, just donating $2 to WIN Foundation, the back to school project dream. Hi, we got 36 people.
Okay, Gabby, I think it'd be quite good to get people to understand how Origi actually works, because some people might not understand how the platform works, how they can upload their dreams, how they can find the WIN Foundation and stuff like that. I don't know if you want to give that, or if Jean's around, if he wants to give like a quick, maybe you can give a quick introduction and tell people how the platform works, and then also tell them about the contributions, about when they upload their dreams to Origi and how you can support their dreams.
Okay, so Origi is an all-in-one platform where you can, in one post, you can upload videos, photos, PDF files, and all of these files you can download it. So it's really nice for others, and also if you are teaching someone. Gabriela, let me log in. Este teclado tuyo está chueco.
En francés, está chueco.
Gavita,
Okay.
we see your password.
Yeah, no problem.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
All right, so going in. Cool.
Let me log in Ikai's because I forgot my
Okay,
password.
go. Dubai is listening. Ronnie, you're in Dubai or in Cairo?
Ronnie is Samantha's father.
Okay.
All right, Gabby, can you put the link of Origi onto the chat?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Punto clothing.
Hay número, no.
This
Shift.
no. Saminga.
Okay. Good. Sorry, guys, we are logging.
Yeah, John's keyboard is in French, so I don't understand it.
Okay.
Well, so basically this is an all-in-one social media, and also you can allow the contributions to your content because in Origi, here is the WIN Foundation, and here is the back to school project.
So how to create a new post.
Yeah, so here you are, and if you want to have the consultancy, you can press this gift box, and you just put $2, and you are donating to the cause. And here you can contribute to Origi if you have money in your Origi, or you can contribute through PayPal. So it means that you link your PayPal account with your Origi account, and when you make the transactions, the money gets discount from your PayPal account. And this is how it works. So if you want to create a new post, it's just like any other platform. You have dreams and stories, because in Luigi we believe that your life is your best asset. So this is why the content is organized in a timeline. If you can see here, everything is like organized in a timeline where your past are your stories and the things you've lived, and the future is your dreams and your future projects. So basically, this is Luigi. You have your potential here. Is this the amount of interactions, contributions, and posts you have? This determines like your activity inside the platform. And here's the dashboard. It's just
The wallet.
here's the wallet. I'm gonna show you my money. It's just like any other bank account or something.
Make a contribution to one foundation just to show that.
Yeah.
Back to school project.
So here you got all of your transactions and your incomes and your outcomes back to school. If you press here, I already donate to it. Yeah, here. So here you got two. Next. And here's quite as simple. You donate to the cause and you are giving education to other girls. So this is why we partner with the foundation to get to inspire girls to pursue their dream.
Thanks for that, Gabby. Okay, so with Luigi, you can actually, create your own personal profile where you can also upload your own dreams and your own posts. So what we are going to do today is if you actually log on to Luigi and create a profile, you can, for example, I saw somebody who's a fashion designer, you can upload your dream. Okay, I'm a fashion designer, I want to maybe expand. This is my dream, kindly help me support. So we're going to support some people here today who've uploaded their dreams onto Luigi. So if you have any issues with creating your profile or anything like that, Gabby's going to put her email down somewhere where you can reach out. Or is there like a contact number, Gabby, or how do you want to run it?
Handle it by email. I'd rather do that.
Yeah, exactly. So Gabby's going to put her email down in case you have any difficulties in creating your profile. But we really would like to support some people's dreams today. So if you can create a profile, upload whatever your dreams may be, upload your posts so we can help make some contributions to that. So we're going to be taking some questions. So if you have any questions, you can just type it in the chat and then we can just take it one by one.
Oh, we got one. Here are some questions.
Thanks, Clay. See you. I think somebody said something earlier about wanting to be a fashion designer. Do you know if we can go back? Did you see the question, Gabby?
Wait a minute, I'm typing my email.
Okay.
And you can also text us through Luigi.
She's learning French with my keyboard.
Yeah, it's really hard, this keyboard.
Okay. Right. So the questions.
Yeah, I think there was a question earlier.
Okay, so about PayPal, I will answer. You do not need PayPal to use the wallet. That means that's why the wallet is so interesting. You do not need PayPal to use the wallet. That means you receive your money and then inside the platform, you can use your money with another profile, another user who has PayPal, or you can use the PayPal of someone else in the UK or in another country. But the idea is to monetize at least with your Luigi wallet. This is universal and is free, and you can receive your money and is not linked to PayPal. If you want to withdraw the money, you will need PayPal. But to receive the money, you need your wallet, and your wallet is sustained by HSBC in London Rigi is a UK company, so we are registered in London. Our campus is in Caracas, and the company is based in London. That means every transaction is audited by HSBC. Why we use PayPal? Because it's the most common global platform to withdraw the money and to audit the withdrawal. That's why we use PayPal to withdraw. But inside the platform, you can make as many transactions as you want. For instance, I will show you if I am Ikai. I will share my screen with you guys. If I am Ikai here, if I want to, I have my money inside my wallet because someone contribute to my user, to my fashion creation, to my work. I have this balance here. For instance, I have $13 in my balance. I can go to Women Impacting Nigeria here, direct to the profile of Women Impacting Nigeria, and I can support or even buy stuff. In this case, is to support back to school project. I can support with $1 here, and this dollar or this $10 or whatever, this dollar, because this is not my money, it's Ikai's money, but this dollar is from my wallet to Women Impacting Nigeria wallet. If I want to buy, for instance, a coffee, this is an example. Here I am I am looking for a coffee shop, or I can buy direct my coffee inside the platform. This is very important. So, for instance, this Frappuccino, this business inside Luigi, they have their own wallet and they accept to be paid like that. Then to withdraw the money, they can use either an intermediary, either someone with PayPal in another country. If I want to buy a nut, for instance, cactus, here is like, there is many businesses inside the platform. Here, for instance, she's the owner of Cactus. She's making notebooks. She's creating amazing pieces of work, handmade, and you can use your wallet to pay her wallet. Another point is, of course, you can go to the main flow, and here you can look for contents by category. So here in the top right, you have your filter. You go inside the categories. For instance, here we can look for any kind of category: business and marketing, shopping, technology, hobbies, pets, travel. I can go for social solidarity, social impact. And here there is many contents in your mobile device, or here in the example, we are on the web. To create a new post is very easy. You put dream or stories. A story is something from now to the past. So you can select the year, you upload the picture, the title, description, and you can add any kind of content inside your story. So video, music, and PDF files, etc. Then the dream is exactly the same, but for the future. So you can of the future. Other point here is to enable contributions to receive money inside your wallet. And voila, let's go for the more questions. There is a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's go for the beginning. Sorry, with this stuff is a little bit complicated to interact.
Gabi,
Okay.
the people have 2 questions. You can answer this question.
Yeah. Here you got Paulina Batista. You can follow her. She's a makeup artist. Really nice. Okay. How were you able to found your own business? Okay. For starters, we put $100 Sam and $100 myself, and with $200 we created like our first collection, and we did everything that the income that we got from that first collection we reinvested. So this is like the way we can grow, and we could like start doing more things. Obviously, we were young, and we were studying, and we were living with our parents. So we like didn't need the money, like literally needed. So we invested everything. But one thing that I can advise you is that you can put like a really small percentage where you get like your that can cover your bills, and the other thing, everything goes back into investment, buying materials, buying things to create more stock. So this is how we did it. At some point, we asked for a loan, but it was not like we asked for a loan, and as here in Venezuela, the hyperinflation helped us because the loan was in bolívares. It was 2 million bolívares at that time. It's not that amount of money. Don't think that because if millions is a lot of money, it's not. So we had this 2 million bolívares loan. It was like, I think it was, you remember the credit card from your dad or your brother. I don't remember. Sam.
I don't remember.
I don't remember how amount of money that implies in dollars at that time. But with hyperinflation that we live, our bolívares got like devalued, and we paid in dollars this. So this is like at some point you also need to inject a bit more money, so you can ask for a loan in the bank or a loan from a friend, but you like the thing that you need to assure is that you can pay this back. So you are not asking the money to spend it, you asking for this money to invest it, to grow your business. So this is like maybe the advice that I can give you is to at least for the first 4 or 5 years, you have to reinvest everything if you want to grow. Is that answer, or if you have any other doubt, you can leave it here in the chat box. You can hear me because I'm yeah.
Trying my best to hear you guys.
To be part of a wonderful session through the network is not so strong. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
This one is really interesting. How do I overcome my fear of running a business? I have a skill in making fashion accessories, but I find out that after making these beautiful handmade pins, I can even market them because I just don't know how to. Okay, so the first thing, if you feel like you are not, like this is not your strength about selling or about marketing or another thing, go with a friend or somebody that you feel that is good at this, because obviously we are not like good in everything. For example, Samantha and I struggle every single time with the financial part and the administrative part. We always ask for help from our parents. Or from some friends that study administration. How do you say administration? Administration. And if you feel that you don't have that strength in some area, you have a great value that is you can do and you can build a piece of product, and it's good and it's quality. So you just have to ask for somebody that has the strength in the marketing and selling part to help you to communicate and to sell your product. So my advice here is to always ask for help when you feel you don't have the answer. How were you able to fund your business? This I already. Can the link on the website in the chat, please? I don't think people. Jan, this question is for you. I don't think PayPal works for us in Nigeria.
Yeah, I already answered. So I am sure PayPal is not everywhere, but your wallet here in Rigi is everywhere. So you can receive your money, you can collaborate, you can receive collaborations, and you can send the money to Women Impacting Nigeria. That will be cool. The idea is to have something at least. Of course, this is worldwide. So worldwide, everybody with PayPal can collaborate with you in your Rigi wallet. That means if I am in Australia and I want to help you or to buy something or to receive your your coaching or you want to help me from Nigeria, I can pay you because Origi wallet. And even if you do not have PayPal, I can pay you instantly, or I can help women impacting Nigeria from all over the world without using PayPal to receive the money in Nigeria. This is the interest. But this is not the main question, because Origi is a social media. That means is to show your work, is to show your contents, your videos, is to show your life. This is very interesting. So it's a social network with purpose. And of course, there is a wallet. This is the point. So, of course, I am available on Origi to answer your questions. You can follow me, Jean Cloteau. You can follow me. I can answer, I can help you. And all the team, Gabriela, Ikai, of course, can help you to have the same tutorial on a private session and for free, and we can teach you to use the platform. This is, for us, is very important to enlarge the quantity of users, because we are pushing the world to impact in Nigeria, to help women impact in Nigeria. Our purpose is to help and to develop solidarity. Now in a very, very, very deep and important worldwide crisis, now is quite an apocalypse. So it's very important to have new channels like the wallet here in the Origi to flow and to help people, okay? That is the point. Go on, sorry.
No, it's okay. We got no more questions. If you have any other, you can type it in the chat box. If you want to add something, Topi. I opened an account with Origi last year, but for some reason I have forgotten my username and password. Any help?
So, do you remember who you are? What is your? Do you remember your username? No.
Your email.
Your email. Because you can put only, you forgot your password, you put your email, and Origi will send you a new link. It's important to open this link on your browser, Google or Safari, whatever, and you recreate your password. It's very easy. Just follow the flow.
Is that good?
No questions.
Do we have any more questions, guys?
Joyce, you raise your hand. It says here, Joyce, raise your hand. I'm about to set up a startup that deals with organic food. That's nice. Trendy, actually.
Absolutely.
Stephanie, is this question from Stephanie? So have you planned something? You have a logo, you have a name, you have like your business.
I cannot have the question, so
how can we benefit from your platform? Your question.
So the idea is to create your digital identity. Now it's very important to have in mind that you have Twitter, you have Instagram, you have Facebook, you have Origi, you have LinkedIn. So the idea is to have a very, very efficient digital identity. That means you need to be efficient on the web, on internet, on the apps, on your digital platforms. Instagram is to show yourself. For instance, if I show you my Instagram profile, Instagram is to show myself. If I go to my Instagram, I am sharing to you my Instagram. This is my Instagram. I am showing to you what I am doing now, what is my daily life, and this is my present now. So this is my 2020 on Instagram, and this is my today on Instagram, yesterday on Instagram, etc. So Instagram is to show. My Twitter is to inform you, to say, hey guys, today we have in Nigeria, today we have a very, very important presentation. So Twitter is to tweet. So Twitter is to inform that we have, for instance, now Women Impact in Nigeria. I inform you about what we are doing in this moment in my tweet. One tweet is 18 seconds. Then to go to Rigi, if you look after my own profile, you will see my timeline, first of all. So first of all, you will see who I am in 2020, but you can see who I was in 2019, all my publication from 2019. You can see who I was in 2018, etc. Or who I can, what is my dream, my purpose, my project of, for instance, 2051. 2051, I want to talk with animals. 2053, I want to go to Mars, to explore Mars. So this is about myself. This is about my dreams, my projects, my perspective in life. So it's very interesting when you are a company or when you are an entrepreneur, is to show what are your targets, what are your objectives, what is your vision about yourself. For instance, if this is my 2020, on Instagram, I can show you maybe one post about myself cultivating my fruits, or this is my garden, you know. This is one now. But on Rigi, I can have the same post with the same picture here. I open this post, and here you will have all the techniques to cultivate, all the videos, the step-by-steps. I can put links on YouTube about how to prepare food with new ingredients that I cultivate from my own garden. And here you can download a PDF file about the culture of the piment. So this is, for instance, a very, very good example of what you can do with Rigi. So Rigi is much more deeper. You can create a sort of blog, or for instance, in my case, my Rigi profile is my web page, is my web, is my podcast, is my blog. I can publish things about any kind of things. For instance, now I am reading a book. Here are the pictures. You go inside and you have a YouTube link about the book. You have the book itself. You can download the book on PDF, the full book. 400 pages are here. More YouTube links about analyzing the book. So I am creating a whole universe about this reading of the book. So I am sharing with you. And here you can like, you can rate, so you can put stars here, boom. And also, if I put an amount, a price on this post, for instance, you can buy this post. So you can collaborate with me. You can help me to be better. You can give to me some collaboration. For instance, if I have here a dream about, for instance, I don't know, about going here at this place in Argentina, is one of my dreams. You can put a like, but you can also give me a small gift. You can send to me $1. So Rigi is monetizing, is connecting, and is helping you to improve your digital identity. What is very important to finish is you have to share what you are doing on one platform, to share it with the other platforms. For instance, to be successful on social media, it's very important to connect your social media. I mean, if this is my dream of going to Patagonia, here on 3 dots here, I can share it with to other platforms, to Twitter, to Instagram, to Facebook. This is very important to share the good news that you are doing something. Your business, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are if you want to help, it's important to connect your networks, to create sequences between your publications, your posts. I hope I answered. To understand this platform, you have to use it. You have to collaborate. You have to post something. If you post something today, I will help you also with your dreams, and you will start to connect things. You will start to look at also to, for instance, if you type here Nigeria, you can explore all the contents where you have Nigeria, for instance. Of course, Women Impact in Nigeria, but there's a lot of Nigerian people that are connected inside Urigi. There is a lot of contents about Nigeria. So you have to create also your community, your tribe, your digital tribe. It's very interesting to
What did I do for you, Whoa. This one. Oh, no.
Do we have, you can post about everything.
Okay, so I saw a question about something about entrepreneurship and baking. Yes, I mean, the whole notion of the WIN Academy is we're going to actually be having all sorts of trainings on the Urigi platform and on, so baking, entrepreneurship, tailoring, even stuff like maths, we're going to have doctors, come and talk. So it's very interactive. And, if you are a teacher yourself, or if you want to, let's say, if you want to demonstrate your own skills, then exactly, here we go. Then you can also upload your own video showing people how to bake. And if you have a dream that, okay, maybe in 2021, you want to own 5 bakeries in Lagos or across Nigeria, then you can also put up that dream and people can support your dream by making contributions. If you want to donate part of what you receive from your bakery to the WIN Foundation, you can say, okay, if I sell 100, loaves of bread, every 5 loaves, I'm going to donate the proceeds to the WIN Foundation so I can help the girl child go back to school. There's just so many different ways in which you can interact and you can make even more impact on this platform. I think that's the take home. So yeah, what other questions do we have here?
Yeah, I saw we had other questions.
More questions? Okay.
I think there was,
remember,
we have more.
I like the file is comprehensive. I'm very social media profiles. I'm happy. I'm a student and a makeup artist, but funding my makeup business has been slow for a year now. Please, how can you advise me on getting funds to get the products? Well, Urigi is also a good way to do it, but you have to offer value. That's the key. You have to, for example, you don't need much investment to do an online course at your house. You can post some videos of you doing your makeup and post it on Urigi and do it for free, or even though do it personal. I mean, not in this coronavirus time, but if you have when everything passes, you can also start with the things that you have, doing the best you have, going to places to make up girls at their own houses for events. That's how it might work here in Venezuela. I'm not sure about the cultural thing in Nigeria, but this is like the things that have worked. For example, to Samantha's sister-in-law, she started like from basic. You have to see their first makeups was like really basic, and practice does the master. So if you keep practicing, don't hear about what other people have to say, like the critics, the negative critics. Don't think about that. Just compare yourself with you. If you, for example, you are in a position today and you start your courses, you are improving, you feel good with what you're doing, that's the only thing that matters. So I think you can start with these baby steps, adding value to your brand, like building a logo, a cool Instagram Urigi profile, and giving the courses online. Now is the way that has been done. Also, I wanted to talk to you about how we are a bit paralyzed with all this pandemia thing. So we haven't been able to open our showroom, and we don't have like this sales, for example. So what we decided to do in this case, we said like, okay, one, understanding. We understand the situation. Everything is going to social media, to digital platforms. So we quickly came up, okay, let's do a challenge. It has nothing to do with the clothing brand per se, but it has to do with the things that we believe and we do and we like as girls and as Ikai girls. So the challenge, like every day we have to do something. The first day was, what was the first day? I don't remember. It was like, it was, I'm gonna look here. So the first day was something like your mood day, your mood of the days in emoji. So we create a template in Canva. Canva is a really good tool for designing. If you don't know how to design, they got these pre-designed templates that you can arrange with your information. So we designed this template and we post it, and people share that and like challenge others to post their mood of the day. It has nothing to do with a clothing brand, but it has something to do with what people are feeling in these moments. And so on. If you go to our profile, Wiki profile or Instagram profile, you can have all the information about the challenge. And this is how like we twist the situation to use it in our favor. And this is how we gain followers in Instagram, for example. And also this was like the way we kept alive the brand in these times that we cannot open our stores because for obvious reasons. But we keep communicating and we keep encouraging girls. For example, the challenge of the day yesterday was to design a bodysuit in whatever you like, in whatever. We left a template and girls designed the bodysuits and they posted on their social media. So it was like really amazing to see all the girls like doing this and all the effort that they put, because I was even shocked myself. I was like, I mean, teach me how to do this, because I've never like even imagined to do like a body with glitter and things like that on a social media platform. You know, it's not like you are painting on a paper or something, or you have crayons. It's everything in social media. So we received like this message about, oh, I've been like so down these days, but you encourage me, like you like stimulate my creativity. I've been feeling really down, and it was like really reconforting to see, like in the way you can do it, like to give the people, to inspire the girls to feel good and to feel feminine and to feel authentic in these days of pandemia. So this was one of the, we got millions, and if you go to the highlight, you got everyone, every. This is the highlight for the challenge. So here's a template of mood of the day. We also, this was really funny because we told people to put a picture partying, a baby picture, the picture that you send to your friends, and the picture that defines your quarantine time. This was another template. Here we partnered up with a girl that just she does exercise routines, and she's like really cool. And she's like Ikai, 100%. She's like multitasking. She's always working. She's always active. She's super good vibe. And she did this for us. The other day was skincare day, and she's Paulina. She's Samantha's sister-in-law. And she did a face mask and explaining everything, and people share their pictures with the mask on their faces. Here we partnered up with another foundation because they want to collect clothes for people that needs clothing in the most vulnerable areas here in Caracas. So we partnered up with them, and this day was the Clean Your Closet Day. So everyone that got like the clean their closet and make a donation with a bag of clothing, they got 10% of discount in Ikai. This is me. It was detox of social media, and here we gave them like piece of advices of things they can do, like courses, listening to podcasts or favorite podcasts, courses that we've tried, books that we read. And here people like interact with us, telling how they are going through this quarantine and what worked for them. And the bodies, I have to upload all the designs, but they are super cool. So let me see if you got any other question. Or any issues with setting up profile also? I can wait to get on Urigi. I had questions, but in answering other questions here, you answer mine.
So it's very important, guys, to consider that this is a huge opportunity. What is happening now for Nigeria and for Venezuela and from all world, because we are adapted to what means, what is tough, what means to need to be connected here together, to have this window, digital window. We need it. So if this is possible for each one of you, you can create the same for your audience, for your digital tribe, and start to share. Now it's not like before. The day from before is very different from the day from after the pandemic. This is huge. This is big. So now it's about share, connect. It's about give back. It's about going deep in subjects. It's about explain. It's about, if you have makeup brand, you have to speak about your makeup brand. If you have clothes, if you have a creation, if you are a good mom, if you like if you are good raising your babies, it's very important to show what are your recipes, to your tips to help other mothers. And more you create in this moment your digital audience, more you will be successful, because you never know, you never know now, you never know when the opportunity will be at your window, and your window now is digital. You never know when somebody will listen you to help you, will invest in your business, will invest in your endeavor. So you never know, because now we are all connected, and there is people who are looking for new connections, new opportunities. So it's a very, very important moment. It's the moment where what you don't know is more important of what you know, okay? So now, what you don't know is more important from what you know. So it's very important to focus on the present time and on the action. What is your purpose today? What you will picture today? What do you will communicate today? What do you will share today? Today is very important, and time is clicking.
Yeah, so this is where we also emphasize on understanding the situation we're living on and understanding how can we get through this. So this is how we understood all the pandemic. We said we cannot open our store, but let's go for it. All social media. We build this thing and we are getting the results. We are even surprised yesterday with the activity of the bodysuit. I was really surprised. So this is my advice for you. Understand the situation, understand what we are going through, and twist it for your good. Any other? And this is why we are doing this with Win Foundation, because we also want to help girls to be winners in Nigeria. Yeah, I think nobody got any other questions. Don't be afraid to ask.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. If you're a person who is an entrepreneur and you also have other great ideas like being a motivational speaker, like I have an idea of which I've been dreaming for a very long past years. I would like to talk to young girls. I've had some past experience while I was growing up, and I felt that I think it's high time I put that lesson that I learned while I was growing up into impacting it into young girls, telling them why they should do it right and what they should get, they would get in return if they do it right. And I would want to pass a message by telling them to first love themselves, because it's only when you can love yourself you add great value to yourself. So I want to be able to talk about that. I don't think people preach about that a lot, but I want to do that to be able to reach out to young girls to love themselves first, to be able to value themselves. You know, when you love yourself, when you have self-love, you add more value to yourself. It gives you.
So you want to do like coaching and motivation?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so well, this is a great time actually, because you can use all of these platforms to reach to other girls. And also, an advice that already worked really good for us is get somebody that you admire, somebody that you admire, somebody that inspires you, and that is been doing this one to do like for a long time. For example, I love Brené Brown. She's an American coach. She's not motivational coach. She's studying in leadership, and I love her. She is the best. I just read a book of her, and what my advice to you is that you need to find like this person that you admire, that you like, that you can use as your inspiration for your project. Obviously, in the way you get to like adapt the things to your country, to your culture, to all of the context that you are in, but you have to got this inspirational person that drives you and that gives you like that way to achieve your goal.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate.
I'm gonna leave the name of the Brené Brown, because I also love inspirational things, motivation.
Making my hair and enjoying this class.
Oh, I love it. I've seen you. And
Yeah.
Is it braid?
Wow, fried cake as well. Is this
Yeah, I'm braiding my hair and enjoying, you know. They say no matter the quarantine, we have to look good. We have to look good and pray back home.
matching the window?
What's the name of that technique?
You say, what's your name? What's your name?
Okay, Lavera. My name is Lavera.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Lavera.
Hello, Lavera.
My name is Lavera. I'm braiding her hair.
Nice. I wanted to find a result.
My name is Lavera. I'm braiding her hair. Hello, hello, hello. I want my business to boom.
Hi.
Hi. Oh.
I love it, Alera.
I love you.
She love you. I love you too.
I love you.
What's your name?
Gabi.
Samantha.
What do you say?
Hey, Gabriela.
Now I'm going to go record pass.
If any of you have any other questions, or if Ladera can teach you how to braid her hair for her.
Question. Ask questions. Or what do you want? Which will be coach you, teach you.
¿Cómo se mutea todo? Sí, aquí está. Se menciona todo.
It's an entrepreneur, a woman.
Y como me, hi.
Hi, Gabby.
Hi.
So if you have any other questions or any more personal like consulting advices, Samantha and I we're going to be here supporting WIN Foundation. If you contribute $2 to the Back to School project, and we can have our personal Zoom where it could be more specific and more personal. So I love this dynamic. I love sharing with you. I love sharing the story. I hope you like it as well. And all of the things that we talk here are worthy for you, worth information. And I love to see your projects one day.
Me too.
I just wanted to say that I'm really happy and pleased to see two powerful young ladies fulfilling their dream, and I'm all about women supporting women, and I'm definitely going to be doing that profile before the day's out for me. I'm like 5 hours behind Nigeria and stuff like that, and so before the day's out, I'll definitely be uploading. But I'm very proud of you ladies, and this was a very good session, and I think it was last minute. I saw it last evening. I'm not sure how long it's being promoted, but I'm glad I was on Facebook. Pardon?
Last evening, we started promoting the event.
Oh, so it was good I was on Facebook, because I try to stay on Facebook as much as possible. So I'm glad I was on there and able to join.
Because as I'm telling you, opportunities just come up and you have to go and grab it. You have to do it. So we came up with this idea like 2 days ago. Hi, Clay. Oh, the Instagram.
No, I'm still here. I was just saying thanks, and that's it.
Okay.
Thanks, Clay.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, bye.
And yes, here a person is telling, can all the facilitators drop their Instagram handles? I'd like to follow you all, please. Do you follow back ABC signatures? I hope I'm not asking for too much. No, of course. Really nice to start building this community. Yo creo que ya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, John. So I think we can round up now. Thank you so much, Gabby. Thanks, Sean and your team. This is just the first session of the WIN Academy. As I mentioned earlier, we have so many more sessions to come. So I really want to thank everybody for coming today. If you require any more information, you can email Gabby. Her email is on there. You can also email us at WIN, info@womenimpactingnigeria.org, and we'll be able to provide any other clarifications if you need. So yes, guys, so thank you so much. Please stay safe, wash your hands, and we shall see you next week for our next session. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you all for your time. Stay tuned.
Bye. Thanks for all.
Bye, guys.
Hope your hair is nice. Ay, qué cómica.
Yo quiero el pelo rosado.